afterwards. And all I would say to you is this, that I think together with the relaunch, and it has to be a relaunch, of Socialist News, because without it we haven't got a medium to get out our policies. And I'm proposing the following. One, that we organise in each of the regions, and we've got really, although we've got 8, we've got 7 in reality. We organise a public meeting. Whoever organises it, whether it's going to be from the centre or wherever, we organise a public meeting. I'm prepared to speak at every one as a starter. But before we get there, we have a list of people who are willing to speak on subjects, and it may be that we can involve people like Ronnie War or other people from around this table, on Ireland or wherever it may be. We can discuss them. That's the first thing. The second thing is that we should update, and I've already agreed in principle, subject to your agreement, that the manifesto should be updated by Ken Capstick and myself. And if we can do that and publish it, print it in a different colour, so that it's useful now and in an election if it comes along, and with only minor changes needed for Wales and Scotland, if needed, then we've got something that we can do. And thirdly, we ought to reprint, not just put it out in the form of a gazette thing or a photocopy. Well, let's reprint it. I'll put some money in, we'll do it. And if we can do that, when we go to a meeting, we've got a stall with our manifesto, with our constitution, and hopefully with our paper, as well as some of the books that we can now begin to put out. Or, for example, the education policy, or the trade union speech. You know, you could turn it into a pamphlet if you wanted, or a paper. That can be done relatively cheaply now. And you can say, this is an alternative. If they can do this within what was Reclaim Our Rights, which now isn't, then there's no reason on earth why we can't do it. And if we do this, then we'll not only get an application, as we've got, from a member of the Prison Officers Association, NEC, to join our party. I understand he has, Ian. That's what I'm told anyway. So that one of them at least has joined. Then if we can get one, and the President indicating that he wants to join, it's a step in the right direction. But without those kind of features, my view is that, you know, the party will still be here, but it will not grow. But if we do these things and it does begin to grow, as I know it can, we stand in the general election, we stand in every local election we can, because it costs no money. We just get people to stand, and we begin to have an impact. I'll tell you, the only thing that we've got to fear is fear itself. The only thing we've got to gain is everything. The only thing we've got to win is a seat here and there and everywhere. And I tell you, the field, which has now been decimated, is open to us. And if we don't take advantage of it, my view is that we'll literally miss the proverbial boat. And history would never forgive us. But, you know, I can do no more than say that in getting ready for the Congress that's going to take place, all of this in some form or other has got to be put into an NEC report, because included in that report has got to be the way forward. Where do we go from here? And, you know, you could make a start today, Chairman. What we could do is to just simply say, let's put down 6 names that we can guarantee will be prepared to speak at meetings. One after the other. Every 2 months, not every month, every 2 months. So that in the course of a year, they'll be available for 5 or 6 meetings. In reality, you'll only get 5 in, because of the Christmas holidays and annual holidays. But those will be able to be advertised. Those will be able to be printed on your websites and whatever. You know, who's speaking when and when. Plus other speakers. That's all you've got to put. And if you do that, if there's a local dispute, you can ask him to say a few words on the platform with you. But I can't offer you any other solutions. I've tried my best, and if that is not a way forward, then by all means, somebody please come up with an alternative, because at the moment we're not going back, but we're not going forward. We're standing still at a time when we ought to be taking advantage and with everything to play for.